The time has finally come for us to actually install something. We're going to install the Nginx web server Community Edition. There is a paid version, and if you spring for the paid version, then Nginx will give you a set of instructions on how to properly install it. Since we're using the Community Edition, we're just going to use the usual package system. And the first thing I'm going to want to do here is I'm just going to clear this out because we've been typing a lot of commands in here, and now feels like a good time to do a fresh start. So now we've cleared it out, we can start over again. Incidentally, if you really wanted to see the other stuff, all you really need to do is scroll up. All it really does is it clears the screen. It doesn't get rid of all the previous stuff, it just moves it. All right, so type clear again. And now we've got a nice clean screen to work with. And let's install this. Generally, the first thing you're going to want to do is run an update on your packages. Let's do sudo for superuser apt update. And this is going to update the database of packages that are available. We did this when we set up the machine and we ran the update and the upgrade. But there's a chance that something has changed since we did that. And we can see that there are a few things that are different. So if we wanted to, we could run that full upgrade command that we learned about in an earlier movie. But let's focus on the task at hand. We want to install Nginx. So I'll type in sudo apt install Nginx. Now, how did I know that it was Nginx? Sudo apt install is the command. I would have had to have looked this up on the internet somewhere to find out what the package name is. Most of the time, they're pretty easy to guess. Nginx is the right one for this. But you may have to dig into the internet a little bit sometimes to find what the package name is that you're looking for. In this case, though, it's very straightforward. I'm just going to press enter here. And it's going to say, do you want to continue? I forgot to do the -y switch at the end, so it does ask me the question. I'll answer yes, and it's going to install it for me. And that's really pretty much it. There's one step to do after that, and that's adjust the firewall. So at this point, our Nginx server is installed. It's actually running, but we need to adjust the firewall so requests can get in and out of it. So to adjust the firewall, that's sudo UFW for Universal Firewall. And let's type in app list. And it's going to give us all of the applications that it thinks are going to want to access the firewall. So we just need to pick one. We have Nginx full, HTTP, and HTTPS. We're actually going to use full because later on we're eventually going to put HTTPS certificates on this. So let's go with the full version. To do that, we type in sudo UFW allow. And then inside of single quotes, I'm going to type in Nginx full. This is going to open up ports 80 and 443, which are the two common ports that you need to run a web server. And it'll update it. And from here, it's probably best if we rebooted the system, just to make sure everything gets reloaded. So I'll do sudo shutdown -r now. Naturally, if this were a production server, you probably wouldn't want to do it now. You would probably want to wait till it isn't in use, but we're just setting up, so let's do now. I'll hit that. Of course, that's going to kick me out, and in a few minutes, it should come back up and we can log back in. If you found value in this video, if you learned something new, help me out with a like and subscribe. For more videos on software development and DevOps from a developer's perspective, check us out at maddevskills.com or on Twitter @devskills.